on nutrition tips to boost your immunity, and I actually have 4. I'm doing some interesting research. If you're watching this a second time, sorry guys, but either way, let me know that you're on. Give me a thumbs up, and if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay so I know what time you're on, so I can try to go live during that time. Obviously with the change in weather and the kids going back to school, this is going to be useful for trying to stay out of the cold and flu season that's coming ahead of this winter. Plus, with the kids going back to school, they walk into a petri dish every day, so obviously they need to be washing their hands, but what they are eating is actually important too. So here's some tips for today. And number 1, simple speaking, is eat a variety of food colors. And I'm not talking about food coloring, I'm talking about in fruits and vegetables, because they contain bioflavonoids or phytochemicals, same term, different word, and basically they help to fight cancer and contain antioxidants. And that's basically my second tip, is to choose foods that are high in antioxidants. Basically, fruits and vegetables have chemicals, phytochemicals, and it's not bad, it's healthy for you, that and they contain phytochemicals, and phytochemicals contain antioxidants. And the 4 major antioxidants are beta-carotene, vitamin C, vitamin E, and selenium. And basically, you're getting those in fruits and vegetables. And these antioxidants are not found in processed foods and fast foods. We just don't get them in there. So that's why it's important to eat your fruits and vegetables, because they do keep you healthy, and they help fight cancer and heart disease and a host of other diseases. Excuse me. That's also my 3rd tip, is very important, which is choosing organic foods whenever possible. Yes, they're more expensive, I know this. Mariano's, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, choose. And even many local food stores nowadays have organic foods. However, you should be choosing certified organic, and that's how will you know? It says certified organic on it. It doesn't just say organic, because there is no federal regulation. Well, there is a federal regulation on organic foods, but that term and the food industries, because the food industries and the big companies that are producing these, they're money makers, and they don't want you to know that they're loosening the terms on what is deemed organic. So certified organic is best, because there actually is a regulation on that. In order to be certified organic, they have to keep their soil free for 3 years, and it has to be tested for fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides. That's what they use that in the soil, and to help keep the plants free of that stuff. Certified organic is certified that it doesn't have that in there. The soil does not have that in there. It's pre-tested too. So why don't we want that in our soil? Because obviously it's on the food. Everyone says to wash your fruits and vegetables and before you eat them. This stuff seeps in the soil, which gets in the stems, the leaves, the fruit itself, because it goes up through the roots. It's absorbed. So there's no way to get it all out of there. You're still eating it. So this is why certified organic is better. And obviously, we don't want to. You're eating chemicals and fungicides. You want to go eat some, I don't know, Raid? Ugh. So, being organic is like being pregnant. Either you are or you aren't. But the federal government is loosening its term on what's deemed organic. So certified is best. Just remember that. Try to find certified organic. And tip number 4, drink filtered water. Get a high-end water filtration system. I found one for the sink in the kitchen, $124. You have some of them are on your refrigerators too, and you have to replace the filter once a year for it to work effectively. Because obviously city regulations are not as good as we'd like them to be for the quality of our tap water. And there is no federal relation on bottled water. What you're drinking is basically out of somebody's tap, put in a plastic bottle and thrown on a shelf for you to buy. You're not getting any value whatsoever out of buying bottled water. Don't do it. It's a waste of your money. But with basically any bottled water you're going to get out of the store, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be out of somebody's tap. It's not filtered. Like So basically, just get yourself a water filtration system. $124 is nothing for peace of mind when you're cooking and drinking your food or drinking your water. And they even have those water bottles now that have the water filter put right on them, so you can just go anywhere, fill up the water, and it's filtered. Awesome. And it's not, they're so inexpensive. Just buy one for everybody in the house. When you're out and about, take it with you. Simple. You're not getting all the chemicals and they've basically chemicals, birth control pills, any antibiotics, all that is not getting completely filtered out. So you're drinking other people's prescription medication that they're flushing down the toilet and down the sink. Pretty gross. No thanks. I don't want to be drinking that. I'm pretty sure you don't either. Another question I get is how much water is good in a day. 80% of Americans walk around dehydrated. 80%. You hear the proverbial 8 ounce glasses a day. That's a good baseline, but technically you should be drinking half your body weight, 8 ounces of water every day, because obviously all of us are built a little differently, so there is no one size fits all to what will be hydrated. Obviously, if it's even warmer outside, you work out, you run, you're gonna need even more than that. You're half your body weight in ounces. So those are my 4 tips for today. I'm going to be going live later on with more. I have a ton of stuff to share, but I'm kind of cracking the code on what I think would be nutrition. Buy certified organic. You don't want this crap in your soil, and it's in your food. You can't get it out. Make the investment. It's worth it. Or just buy exactly what you need every day. It's better. Money saving tips too. Buy exactly what you need for what you're gonna make for the week or for 2 weeks or however long you shop. And make sure that some cities and even local towns have local homegrown like farmers markets. There's a huge one downtown in this city by Union Station, but they have a farmers market. You can get pretty much anything, and that there's no pesticides. It's grown at a farm. And or even better, because I'm doing this next year, if anyone wants to do gardening, grow your own garden. You know what's in it. Go buy your own soil. You know what you're putting in there, and you can grow it, and you know where it's coming from. So maybe that's the thing everybody needs to be doing, is make their own little garden with what your special vegetables you always use. Those are my tips for today. Please come back later on for some more tips on how to boost your immunity, and we can stay illness-free this winter and fall. Have a good one, everybody.